Okay, so we got some more time. This time we're doing time intervals, and that's measuring time between two specific points. So the beginning time and the ending time. This one is trickier. You guys are really going to have to try and practice this one because I know a lot of third graders have trouble with it. But you can get it, I promise. You can. Because it's something you're going to use for the rest of your life, right? You need to know when something starts and when something ends, just like school. All right, so our essential question is, how can you measure elapsed time in minutes? Unlock the problem. Alicia and her family visited the Kennedy Space Center. They watched a movie that began at 4:10 p.m. and ended at 4:53 p.m. How long did the movie last? First thing, word problems. We underline what it's asking us to do. Want to know how long the movie lasts. Now you go in and circle the important information. "4:10 p.m., that's important, and 4:53 p.m. Okay, to find the elapsed time, find the amount of time that passes from the start of an activity to the end of an activity. So one way to do this is to make a number line. And if you see down here, I know our drawings are moving. It's okay, it knows what time. Nice thing about this book is that it knows. So you're gonna count on to the ending time. So find the time on the number line that the movie began, count on to the ending time. Count by tens for each 10-minute, count by ones for each minute. Write the time below on the number line. So I'm gonna go back to that problem. It says the movie began at 4:10 and ended at 4:53. So you can count backwards or you can count forward, okay? So this one is having you start at 4:10 and count forward until we get to 4:53, which is over here for some reason. I know, sometimes number lines are a little bit tricky. So if we go backwards 10 minutes or forwards 10 minutes, 4:10 plus 10 is 4:20. We go one more, it's gonna be 20 plus 10 is, you got it, 30. We add 10 more, 30 plus 10 is 40, good. If we add 10 more, 40 plus 10 is, 50, okay? And now that we've gotten to 50, we go 10 more, we'll get to 4:60 or 5 o'clock, and that's too far. That's not what we wanna know. We wanna know how much time it takes to get to 4:53. It says right up here, 4:53. Okay, so now that we've gotten to 4:50, we're gonna add 1 minute at a time. So plus 1 minute is 4:51. Plus another minute is gonna be 4:52. Plus another minute is gonna be 4:53. Okay, now we got all of this. This is how much time it took to watch the movie. So it's 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10. 10, 20, 30, 40. 1 plus 1 plus 1. 1, 2, 3. 40 plus 3 equals 43. So the elapsed time from 4:10 until 4:53 is 43 minutes. So the movie lasted 43 minutes. You don't have to do it this way. If your parents or your siblings teach you a different way to do it, that is fine. The way I would have done it is I would have taken the ending numbers, 53 and 10, 4:10 and 4:53, and subtracted. Right? So this would be 43. That's how I would have done it, but you don't, we're just showing you how to do stuff right now. So let's see what the next page has in store for you. This is another way to do it. They just did it the same way I showed you. So if we start at 4:10 and end at 4:53, you can use a clock to count as well, or you can subtract. So let's see. Find the starting time on the clock. The starting time was 4:10. So 4:10, and you're paying specific attention to the minute. Okay. Count the minutes, counting by fives until you get to 4:53. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And then it starts counting by ones. 41, 42, 43. So you're just counting the amount of minute marks that are around the clock. So we know that it's 43 minutes that have gone by. We got here and we counted 43. Or you can use subtraction, which is what I just showed you. You start with the end time, which is 4:53, and you subtract the beginning time, right? So 3 minus 0 is 3, 5 minus 1 is 4, 4 minus 4 is 0. So it took 43 minutes. All right. So you are going to go ahead and do A and B on your own, okay? And if you need any help with this, call me. I can totally help you. All right. Have a good